Creating the ideal or perfect male body is a lofty purpose. If you want to achieve that dream in your lifetime, you should follow a plan particularly prepared to help you do that. As diets, exercise regimes, and equipment get more complex, sometimes it's okay to take a step back and question what's actually essential. In this video on parshealthttv, we are going to be taking a look at a routine that does just this. By concentrating only on the 3 big lifts, you can simplify your workouts and get amazing results. Stay tuned with us. The Big 3. As you might guess, the Big 3 are the bench press, deadlift, and squat. They are the 3 lifts utilized in powerlifting. Powerlifters utilize the integrated total to measure their strength against competitors. These lifts are so ubiquitous as they are so tricky, demanding sometimes difficult techniques to pull off safely and efficiently. Put together, these compound movements trigger every single muscle group in your body, and they'll significantly hit the biggest, and most impressive, muscles. For this reason and numerous others, they make up the bedrock of most exercise programs out there. And because they are made up of such fundamental activities, lifting, squatting, pressing, there's a whole world of variations for lifters to try. These variations add some type to otherwise stale exercises and engage other muscle groups in various ways, leading to more well-rounded improvement. The sets and reps can be divided however you like, but a common setup is doing 4 sets of 8 reps of each workout 3 times a week. We will take a closer look at the workout plan further, but first, let's see what makes these lifts so unique. Number 3. Bench press. When it comes to upper body muscles, the bench press is the golden standard. Walk into any gym everywhere in the world, and you'll probably see a bench underneath a barbell, waiting for the next lifter to begin pressing. The primary muscles involved in the bench press are the pecs of the chest, the triceps, and the anterior delts of the shoulders. Because you're utilizing so much of your upper body strengths, you can move a lot of weight. And the more weight you lift, the more gains you will elicit. This makes the traditional barbell bench press an excellent complement to your Big 3 workouts. Before you start, it's essential to set up by assuring that the bar is directly over your eyes when you lie down on the bench. The height of the bar should be no higher than the wrists when you lift your arms straight up. To do the bench press. Once you're set up, lie with your back flat on the bench. Get your shoulder blades back, try squeezing them together, and grasp onto the barbell with an overhand grip. Your hands should be wider than shoulder width apart. Firmly hold your feet planted on the floor, fetching up your legs towards your torso. Press upward and raise the barbell off the rack, locking out your elbows. Continue by gradually flexing your elbows and dropping the bar down to your chest. The bar should just about tap your upper chest. Pause for a second before pressing the barbell back up and locking out your elbows. To stay up to date with our latest videos, make sure to subscribe and press the notification bell button to get some interesting stuff and upcoming videos. Number 2. Squat. Similar to the bench press, which was the golden standard for upper body muscles, the barbell back squat is the golden standard for the lower body muscles. Operating practically every major muscle group in your lower body part, this lift's advantages extend across the whole body. The primary muscles involved in this motion are the quads, glutes, and hamstrings. Still, even your back muscles and abs will come into play at heavier weights in order to balance the weight. The squat will also help you preserve the health of the tendons and ligaments around your buttocks and knees. Since this workout hits multiple of the biggest muscles in your body, it's highly useful for burning calories and building muscle mass. Its carryover impacts are endless, and you can expect squat uses to spill over into all your other lower body movements and even day-to-day life. To do the squat, start by stepping underneath a loaded barbell supported by a squat rack. Rest the barbell on your upper back and bind your hands around it. Step back away from the squat rack and adopt a hip-width stance with your toes little pointed out. Holding your abdominal muscle tight, chest up, and looking straight ahead, gradually push your hips back while flexing your knees. Hold your back straight as you continue down to the floor. Continue down until your thighs are at least parallel to the ground. Pause in this pose before explosively pushing through your feet and returning to an upright pose. Number 1. Deadlift. Known as the king of activities, the deadlift is another juggernaut of a lift. It is rising in its purest form, picking something up and placing it back down again. And because of this essential characteristic, it's also one of the most useful workouts to have in any training schedule. If the squat and bench press develops the largest and flashiest muscles, the deadlift does all the heavy lifting in the back. Although you will be engaging almost every primary muscle group in the body to some degree, the deadlift mainly targets the posterior chain. This involves all of the muscles that run from your heels to your neck, which has excellent carryover advantages to sports and active fitness. You can also expect to enhance your core and grip strength. Even more than the workouts we've looked at so far, the deadlift promises to hit more of your muscles harder. It's a wonderful addition to most training plans and a no-brainer pick for a big 3 exercise program. To do the deadlift, put up a loaded barbell on the ground in front of you. Step up to it with your feet approximately hip-width apart, bending your toes just outward. Hinge your hips back, then flex your knees to bring your shoulders over the bar. Grab the bar just above your knees. Make some tension in your arms by engaging your lats. Holding tension throughout your body, move your feet into the ground to drive upward. The bar should track along with your shins until it gets past your knees, at which point you should come to a completely vertical position. Once the bar comes past your knees, thrust your hips forward to lock out at the top of the action. You should consciously engage your glutes, putting your hips under your shoulders. Stay at the top of the lift before gradually changing the activity. If you have bumper plates on, you can also drop the bar. However, progressively lowering the weight will let you garner some gains from the eccentric part of the lift. If you enjoy the video, please like it. And don't forget to watch more of our videos on the left and right of your screen. See ya.